Day in the Life Road Trip Day 2. Enjoy. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning here in the hotel room, finishing up Day 1's video to launch for you guys, and then here's my cup of coffee, about to finish this up and get started.
All right, got my jacket, got my workout bag, headed out for the day.
What's up, Internet? Big J with Big J's Extreme Fitness. Now, before I take you guys on this wild squat rack ride at the rec center we participated in later that evening, I wanted to show you where I was staying at while I was in Gillette, Wyoming. Had a nice little walk to the elevator and down into the lobby. Towel service left and right. We had pools, hot tubs, saunas, had a little playroom for the kids there. If you brought some kids, you had treadmills, Stairmasters, bicycles, weight stacks. And I felt like I was in doggone Las Vegas, man. They took care of me. Court was always waiting for me downstairs in the morning time, and of course it was time to eat. And you know where we went. Perkins again. Now Santa Claus was even in there getting him some of that Perkins good food. I went ahead and ordered the same thing I did the day before because I liked it so much. Had me some coffee, chicken, rice, mushrooms, asparagus, and since it was leg day, wanted to add me some French toast. Court had him some country fried steak biscuits, bacon and eggs, and you know, I'm a sucker for a good old cookie, so I ordered me a couple and had to have those for extra calories too. I ordered two, so I thought I'd offer Court some. He declined, and I was glad because I was going to eat them both anyways. Had a brother in blue stop by with his canine officer, and I really enjoyed meeting with this canine. Had some muzzle on his nose for my protection. I'd never met this dog, and it was really a good time hanging out with him. We bonded really good. I've worked with dogs in my field several years in a row. But back to the store now. I wanted to say that this was, again, probably one of my favorite meet and greets because, you know, there was probably maybe one or two people every 5 or 10 minutes come in, and it gave me good quality time to spend with these guys. And they had individual questions, and, you know, we wanted to talk about stuff. Instead of just workout, we talked about four-wheel drives and diesels and turbos and jet skis and snow and coal mining and just a whole lot of fun. So these are a few of the guys that stopped by, guys and gals. I didn't pull my camera out every time that somebody stopped by, but I wanted you to see some of these people, and I wanted you to, if you're in the area, swing by. Now, check this phone call out. This was amazing.
Germany. Where you at, brother?
I am stationed in Wiesbaden.
Wiesbaden. I was stationed in Mainz, Germany, right across the Rhine River from you back in the 90s, 80s and 90s. How you doing, brother? What's your name?
Colton McKenzie. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
Absolutely. Bam. That's on YouTube. Appreciate your service, brother.
Thanks again. Thank you for yours.
Yes, sir.
Hey, have you seen Big J?
Back room.
The back room?
Back room.
What are you doing, man?
I just thought I'd try. You know, I love Diet Dr. Pepper, and thank you so much for having some Diet Dr. Pepper for me. I thought I'd try the Big J's Intensity Pre-Workout, Pina Colada. It's got a crazy fuzz, man. I don't know, fizz. And I love the grape branched chain amino acid, Big J's Intra Intensity. We're going to make a little cocktail here. I don't know. My three favorite in the entire world. Let's see what happens. You ever seen that Mentos deal, or whatever you call it? The
Mentos and Diet Coke.
yeah.
Got some fizz?
I'm scared. Oh, it smells great. Oh, it's delicious. That's good. You ready to work out now?
This is the recreation center in Gillette, Wyoming, our public recreation center.
And we're about to train legs in there?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Now, you brothers and sisters in iron know me. I'm used to the hardcore intensity dungeons and concrete floors, bay doors, and blood, sweat, and tears arena. But this was impressive. I'd have to say they had a running track, a soccer field, a climbing wall, and they had basketball courts. There were several basketball courts in there. Fancy bicycles. I couldn't even pronounce the names that was on the bicycles. And then we got to the weight room, and of course I had to grab my other cookie and the Intra intensity and the pre-workout intensity and the Diet Dr. Pepper, ready to rock and roll. I'm telling you, you don't really want to mix it with a soda water. It's a little bit fizzy, but hey, to each his own. Now, we weren't going to go crazy. We were just doing a push workout. We were going to go ahead and do some extensions and curls and calves at the end of the workout. Some of the machines were already taken up, so we jumped straight to this leg press. This is actually the exact leg press I've got at the intensity field. Love this machine. And I loaded it up with 100 on each side. Really took my time, controlled. I wanted to jump on those squats pretty quick. We were running out of time. I believe they were about to close soon. I had to put my strong sleeves on from Mark Bell. Love these things, by the way. Both sides ready to rock and roll. It's time to jump underneath the squat bar. Now, again, Doctor had kind of given me a little pass to train, and I completely overdid it, man. This is 2 or 3 days later. I've actually been back into the hospital a couple times with not really complications, but the doctor's telling me, hey, you're going to have to just slow down. So here I am. I did get nasty with 405. I did 3 sets. This is my first warm-up set with a wheel. And I thought, you know, I feel like I can go a little bit heavier. I wanted to see what I was capable of. I didn't want to get crazy, but man, the environment was kicking. You know, I thought that I was going to have to go in here with a 3-piece suit and a pair of white gloves, but I ended up having a great workout. So brothers and sisters, do not count out any facility. I don't care if it's well-equipped or under-equipped, if it's in a warehouse or if it's in a mansion. If you know what you're doing and you got the right equipment, you can get a good old workout in. It's all about your mental mindset. Now, Braden was getting crazy on 3 wheels, and I don't know why I didn't record my 3 wheels. As a matter of fact, I periscoped 3 wheels. That's right. And first time underneath 4 wheels in about 2 months, and you know what? It felt great. So I thought I'd go ahead and do a couple of 3 or 4 reps. I had him back there spot me just to make sure I didn't fall flat on my face. And I did get a little bit of an arch on the way up, but again, it's been a long time since I've been underneath the weight. Knees were still not properly warmed up. We were kind of in a hurry, but you know what? My man Braden had to get underneath it too, man. It was kind of like, you do a little bit and I'll do a little bit. All right, let's add some more weight. I'll do a little bit. You go ahead and do a little bit more. Nice depth. Court was back there spotting him properly. See the way his hands are wrapped around him but not touching him? That's the way you do it right there. Bring those forearms and those wrists up underneath the chest and pull. I felt real confident for this second. Might have been the 3rd set. I think I periscoped one of my sets and I didn't get it recorded, but here we go for 4. I think I did 4 or 5 reps, but got just deep enough. I probably could have gone a little bit deeper, but that's the end of the workout. I was getting real lightheaded. The gym was about to close, but wanted to show you this crazy nut, man. These guys are amazing. You talk about grip strength. That's how one of my mentors, Paul 93, got into grip training because he wanted to get better at rock climbing. So I followed suit. Well, we went ahead and finished up, headed to a fancy restaurant, wanted to look at some of the lights running around town. And again, day 2, finishing up, having a good time, looking at some lights, running around with my friends up here in Gillette, Wyoming. And I'm going to have to say this this was an interesting dish. It wasn't my favorite, but the brothers liked it and went ahead and got me a fancy fettuccine Alfredo and a nice rum and coke to boot. Finished up the night. And don't forget, day 1 is up. Day 1 continued is up when we did the push workout. And I got one more day coming up, so stay tuned for that and check everything in the description box. Till next time, Intensity Rules, train hardcore, and we'll see you next video.